Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Niche Products. Hope you are doing good and safe. So far we have covered on various topics like Google products, remote and collaboration tools, security solutions, Google Chrome extensions. In the last video we have covered on how to register a website using a domain with GoDaddy, and what are the different uses of it, registering a domain, and how to sell a domain, how to buy a domain, and what is the use of domain broker service, and how in previously various domains have been sold at various big prices, like in millions of dollars. And in the same way, I mean, there are so many competitive registrars along with GoDaddy, which has been there from quite some time, and for various reasons they are popular for some various things, and you have to choose your domain register in a proper way. I mean, it does not mean that the domain register is not good or bad. It is about the budget, and it is about the requirement you need. So if you are looking for, see, these domain register which I am telling you are very popular, and they are very 99% uptime, and all these are good, but depending on the tools they provide, depending on the services they provide, it varies from one customer to one customer, and it's your choice, right? I mean, I do register with GoDaddy, and I did register with bigrock and some other bluehost domains also earlier, and recently, I mean, I'm telling you, these are became most popular for various reasons. I mean, so GoDaddy I explained already. We have a domain broking service, and other how to buy a domain, how to sell a domain. In the same way, how to select a domain, how to search a domain, what is the different various of extensions, .co, .in, .com, .io, and so many other extensions would be available, and I explained you in detail. In the same way, in all these Bluehost or SiteGround or hostgator or even bigrock, in these also you can register domains with any kind of extensions. All these, see, Bluehost is more famous for web hosting as well as WordPress implementations. So they provide tools with WordPress tools, and many people nowadays in the digital marketing world, or small business people, or any students or freelancers, they install WordPress themes and create websites in a minutes, and these tools are provided in all the domain register, but the Bluehost is very famous for that, using WordPress tools, and in that, so in the same way, HostGator is more famous for hosting websites and all initially, and they started selling these domains as well along with other services. And SiteGround is also one more hosting provider and domain register company, and which is from Bulgaria, and it's been also from quite old. And bigrock is an Indian headquarters from Mumbai, and it is also a very good one, selling domains at low cost prices, and even you can transfer the domains from GoDaddy, Bluehost, or other domain registers also to bigrock, and in the same way you can transfer domains from bigrock to GoDaddy, Bluehost, and other things. So it is always better you choose the terms and conditions while selecting a domain registration, because you might be having some additional cost or hidden costs in some of the domain registers while transferring, but initially everyone gives the domain register at a very low cost, like 199 rupees in some domains with extensions, and some domains, as I told you in my previous video, there are even 1500 rupees, 2000 rupees, or some domains already selling for 50,000, 1 lakh. Already you can buy the domains from other people who are already bought already from quite some time. So these are all different domain registers, and I would suggest you to go through these 5 domain registers, and which is the best choice for you. Even they provide email hosting services, even domain proxy, where you don't want to display your name with your registered name and Google, and also you can have the domain protection thing, and also you can renew the domain automatically if you don't want to. But if at all, if your business is becoming more popular, right, so it is always better to check the domain registration expiry date and keep a track of it. Sometimes you keep auto renewal with your card expiry, and credit card or debit card, and that card might expire, and if your business is running and there won't be a time frame where you can again register that domain, and if that is expired and someone buys it after your business is growing, and it is very difficult to get back the domain. So it is as good as like if I leave that after expiry, someone can fix that particular domain. So it is always good that you keep a track of your business domain which is already running. So, or else at least register your domain for at least 5 years or 10 years if you are thinking that you're not going to sell forever. So if you are trying for new business, or if you are trying to do something, or if you are trying to buy domain for just selling the domain at a later time, just register it for 1 or 2 years or 1 year, and keep a track of it. If you don't want, you can leave it. If you really want, you can extend it by another 2 years. This way it helps you to hold your good domains which you have registered earlier. So that is a good thing which you have to do. And you can also have your email extensions with these companies also. As I said, if for suppose I registered ravi.com, so for suppose I can have it Ravi at ravi.com. So Ravi Kumar RK at ravi.com. So I can have some other name like X affiliates.com. If I register, that Ravi at affiliates.com. Like that, I can have any other domain registration I can do, and that email ID I can have a domain firstintown.com. So in the same way, Ravi at firstintown.com. So this way I can have the email IDs Ravi at for 15 email IDs. Some companies provide. You can have your entire team having that email address with that domain address. So while hosting, you can have this website hosted once you design the site using the WordPress or developed by some other developer. So it is nothing difficult nowadays for creating a website with basic templates which are already provided by the web hosting providers. So I would request you to go through these tools, especially by the small business people and students. Students nowadays, they are very much interested in web design and development, and they are more faster nowadays in taking up these kind of challenges, websites and other blogs creations, and other small logo creation, and all these things they are doing very smart nowadays. So we don't need to tell them. At least if the people who don't know some of the hosting providers, they can just go through this video and share it and like it and comment and subscribe to this channel, so that I can provide various inputs and suggestions on various products which is useful for the business, and some would be income generated. Definitely I'm going to concentrate slowly on income generation products as well, where it is very useful for your business as well as the career path. So that way it would be helpful for you. I'll be explaining these products in right now again showing what are the different features that are available in these four products. Just give me a time. We have discussed so far on the different domain registers which is going to help you. Today I told you about Bluehost and hostgator and the site um, bigrock.in and as well as uh, SiteGround, right? So these are the four domain registers along with the one which we discussed earlier on the godaddy. You see this Bluehost, I mean, you can have a shared hosting, VPS hosting, dedicated hosting, WordPress hosting, and WordPress Pro. I mean, e-commerce and domains and affiliates. So basically, you have a chat and call as well as different um, price. I mean, dollars and euros as well as Canadian dollars and pounds and Australian dollars you can buy. So these are all, I mean, some offers also going on. Free domain name for first year, free SSL included, and some domain registers would be providing this first year introduction offer, and almost, I mean, since you would be hosting the site in that domain register as well as continuing other services also, right? So they will be providing some services, I mean, offers for the first year. I mean, if you are going into the business for first year and you want to try for within a year and you want to stop it, it is a good domain register where you can register with a very low cost thing, and also even a hostgator which is famous for hosting services. And by, I mean, bigrock.in is also, I mean, if you see .com is for 799 rupees, dot not is for 949, and .in for 599. So these are all different extensions which you can register. And again, if you see here, when there are different things available which are like I told you, domain transfer, bulk domain transfer, privacy protect, and all this. It will be the same for all the domain registers and the hosting providers. All the services they provide, I mean, using WordPress tools or some other tools which are created by them. So these are all the four tools which you can go and see and register your domain for your business, and I mean, create a website of your choice using WordPress, either by giving a developer or else you can create using the tools provided by them if you have already having knowledge. So if you see here, Basic is providing 199 rupees per month, one website, free SSL certificate, uh, and all this for hosting. So, and domain might be they would be giving free. So this is hosting charges 299 rupees for month, unlimited. If you are having 10 or 15 websites, it's a very good plan. Free SSL certificate and free domain for 1 year. I mean, if you see, I mean, one domain you can get free. So like this, you can have a number of domains registered in different registers and try. Even based on the plans and offers, you can even transfer those domain registers at a later point of time, or when you are selling it, you can also plan other domain names which are available in those registers, and buy those domains as well. So it is very good opportunity for you. I mean, as I told you, it is a domain business, also a very good business. As all these people are should be registered with Internet Corporation for Assigned Numbers, ICA, and so all the domain registers should be registered here. I mean, because they has the responsibility of Internet protocol address space allocation, and these are I mean, international non-profit organization where they have the responsibility for internet protocol and address allocation. So these are authorized by them. So it is very good to have this registered in this domain. I mean, it is a must. I mean, it is not good. It is a must to select any of these domain registers and have this. And if you see here, affiliates, if you refer someone to this bigrock.in, they pay you something. I mean, if you're a customer bringing to them for hosting services or other services, email hosting or enterprise email or a domain register or a Linux hosting. Because these are all Linux hosting and all cloud hosting and all they charge. I mean, 5,000 per year or some 3 years. They will be having different pricing structure. I mean, VPS shared hosting services they will be providing. So you can check which, depending on the technology and depending on the database you use, like SQL Server or MySQL or MongoDB. So some PHP WordPress sites and all would support only MySQL and PHP hosting services. Some hosting services like if Yahoo and all, I mean, they don't support other Node.js or AngularJS, which are the most popular technologies right now. So it is always better to see which technology you are building the website and then see if that hosting provider is supporting that technology or not, and then plan for hosting in that. Without checking that, it you do not buy any hosting service, because again it will be expensive for you, and also you check the various pricing for that are giving for a year, number of years, and what is the and based on the technology you are using, and what is the shared hosting, what is the uh, full hosting you need or not. And then depending on the number of users your website is using, if it is an e-commerce site and the number of users are more, I mean, you need more load and all capacity and all. So then you have to go for a good service provider. And if you are not doing any business, and if you are just holding the website, and you which is just want to hold the website and want to sell it for a later time, you can host it in any, I mean, you can just park it in any domain register. So that way, I mean, it is easy. So hope you understood what is the process of the domain register, and what is the use of it, and why so many people register website with so many extensions. How do people sell these domains for, and I mean, what are the, I mean, from where, I mean, these domains are can be bought, and how can I reach other person who is already owning this domain and all, right? So these are the different websites, I mean, domain registers where you can reach out if you want to host a website, or you want to buy a website, a domain, or if you want to reach out to a domain person who is already bought, I mean, which is costing much, but that is very useful for your business. So then you can reach out to them using a domain brokering service, and or else if they sell it, well and good. If they don't sell it, you have to choose other extensions. So it is not, nowadays it is not mandatory that you have to buy other the same domain, but it is always, so it all depends. I mean, how catchy the name is. I mean, the that is more important nowadays. I mean, to remember by all the customers, all the users across the globe. So easily coming onto that website is also more important for your business. So this way it is helpful, I guess. I mean, please like, share, and comment, and I'll be coming up with some more web registers which pays you if you register the domain and bring people to the domain. So there are some other registers, I mean, domain registers which pays you money if you host the website there and bring you people there, and that kind of domain registers also there. I'll tell you in the next video. You just try to follow that video, which is very helpful, just with it, which is very minimal price, and it helps you to earn money, I mean, in the long run.